But then after the elevator scene piece comes out, now Sweetie did clear it up and say this happened well over a year ago. It's old stuff. We got past this, but there were just other things going on. Got it, whatever. Um, but then you have Adrien Broner coming out talking about some nonsense of that's just all I see is black love right there. He's an abuser, and Boosie pretty much co-signed and saying no, that's not abuse. I don't know what abuse is. I mean, I don't know if that's abuse, but that's not black love. And then I saw Chet Hanks. Chet Hanks, who also is or was in a relationship with a black woman, and had a little bit of blood on his head. And she had a knife. I don't know if she stabbed him or what happened. But then I saw in a comment, the game was like, Chet, you better go back to Becky. Because words to that effect, go back to a white woman because you ain't built to deal with black women. For one, calling that black love or telling somebody that if they can't deal with a physically abusive partner or someone who gets a little handsy at times, calling that black love is just absolutely disgusting. I don't think that that's the only way that my people know how to love. I don't think that's the way that people should love. Now, if that's how you choose to love and that works for you and your partners, y'all do what y'all do in y'all's own house. As long as the walls is up and it ain't messing up what I got going on over here, I'm gonna let y'all live and let y'all deal with yourselves and God and the law if the law ever gets involved. Okay. But to call that black love is crazy. And to say that black women, that's what we have to expect from our black women, that's what they do, is disrespectful to them and just downright disgusting. It's disgraceful. Like, damn. I be trying to say that, that the black women be OD with saying that people don't respect who they are and what they do. And then I see this come out. Like, God, shit. You know? All of our queens aren't violent. All of them aren't gonna pull a blade on you when things go awry. And ooh, look at that preacher stutter. I couldn't think of what I wanted to say, so I kept the stutter going. I didn't know if y'all knew that, but like some people go, yeah, my stutter is a filler sometimes. It's natural and then it turns into a filler. But anyways, it's just disgusting, man. I think black love is just like any other love. I don't think that we should say that, oh, black love looks like this, white love looks like this, brown love looks like this, yellow love looks like this, orange love look like this, straight love look like this, gay love look like. No, love is defined by the people who are involved in the relationship. Because love is a word that has a specific meaning for each individual person, right? Love is what we say for the people who we care about most. If you truly care about somebody, if you hold them near and dear to your heart, you love them. But as we all know that there are levels to that love. You don't love your mom the same way you love your best friend, and you don't love either of them the same way you love your significant other, right? So we have to stop generalizing what love is. Because, people say, if you loved me, you wouldn't do that. No. If you loved me, you would not do what I did, because that's not how you define love. But if I define love differently from you, do not hold me to the same standard or the same actions that you would do during love. But in order to figure that out, you have to have a conversation with the people that you love and explain to them what love looks like for you. And they explain what love looks like for them. And then you two come together and now you have an understanding of love. Now, I think this is a bit more specific to somebody you're in a partnership with, not someone who you are necessarily like friends with. Like, bro, I tell my guys I love them. They know what the fuck that means. I tell a family member I love them. They know what that means. I tell my mother I love her. My dad, I love him. They know exactly what that means. But if I tell a woman that I love them, Does she know what that means? Does she know what that entails? Does she know what my actions are for women that I love, for people that I love? Because some people say, "Oh, you would not do that to somebody you love," and I could say, "Bro, I did this to my mom, and I'm not closer to anybody in this world more so than my mother. So if I would do this to her, who the hell are you?" Well, that ain't love. Not love for you, but it could be love for me.